people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Koi Washera. In this video we're going to discuss the necessities you need in a pharmacy in Kenya. And the first thing that you need is a license that should be 3 years old. That is after graduation, after you do your board exams, your license should be 3 years. After 3 years, that's when you're supposed to start working with your license. The other thing is you should have a BNF and a drug index in your pharmacy. These ones are to help you read more about drugs. You can refer in case of a prescription that you're not sure. Also see the side effects of a drug. There's also a place where you can fill in the side effects of a drug. In case you see it in 3 or more people, you're supposed to report it to the Pharmacy and Poisons Board. Another thing is a DDA book, a Dangerous Drug Act book, where we record all those what are they called, these drugs that you're not supposed to sell without a prescription. They're quite a number. I'm so sure those who are pharmacies are aware of them, and even those who are using, they know you're supposed to have a prescription. So in case anyone comes to get a drug like benzohexo without a prescription, you just know they just want to misuse it. You're not supposed to sell to them, and you're supposed to record the drug, where the patient who prescribed the drug, the date, and the number of drugs you sold to the patient. Another thing is a prescription file. Those prescriptions that come to you, you're supposed to file them. Most of the time a patient comes with a prescription, and they also have like another one where they go with one and then you're left with the other one. And then in your pharmacy, you're supposed to have a qualified pharmaceutical technician or a pharmacist, who is also supposed to be the owner of the license that is superintending. So far, I don't know if it's still applying, but very few people have managed to do that. This is a law that came later on, when most of us have already given out our licenses to superintend other pharmacies, and you decide to get employment somewhere else. So I guess it will take time before we get to a point where you are working where you're superintending with your license. Yeah. And then the other thing is, to renew your license, you're supposed to be registered as a Kenya Pharmaceutical in the Kenya Pharmaceuticals Association, where you pay 6,000 monthly. After paying the 6,000, you are registered under the Kenya Pharmaceutical Association, and from there they're also going to be helping you achieve the 40 points, where also this, if you don't gain these 40 points, you cannot renew your license at all, and it's not going to be able to superintend any pharmacy or hospital in next year, that is 2025. And a license so far, I think anyone can correct me, say right now to lease your license is around 15,000. That is from a pharmaceutical technician per month, up to around 20 to 30,000 a month, depending where you're superintending. But most retail pharmacies, they take 15,000 per month, and most pharmaceutical technician or pharmacists prefer to be paid either 6 months or an year, for just to be on the safe side and to be secure in terms of your license. So basically that's it. And the other thing, there's also the law cap 244. You're supposed to have it in your pharmacy. Yes, the last time the Pharmacy and Poisons Board were going around checking pharmacies and what they have, they were insisting about the cap 244. And there are other things in your pharmacies that are supposed to be intact, like the dustbin where you throw your trash, the sink where you're supposed to wash your hands, the sanitation area, the display of your pharmacy. How does it look? You can be judged just by that. They can decide to judge you by where have you kept your disc of syrup here, and also why do we have antibiotics on the over the counter. They're supposed to be behind where we have the dispensary. I think I've done a video of how a Kenyan pharmacy display, how our pharmacies in Kenya look like, and you have seen most of these prescription only drugs are usually behind somewhere. There is a wall dividing them. They are not over the counter. So how you organize your pharmacy really matters, and also it can make the Pharmacy and Poisons Board have an issue with you or be okay with you. So basically that's it, and we will be discussing more and more about pharmacies, and in case you have any question, you can always consult. The other thing, if you have a license you'd want to lease, you can email me through there. My email is on my description box. And also, if you want a license, you can also email me. I have people who want to lease their licenses, and also have people who are interested in taking their licenses and putting up business. You can get in touch with me and I'm going to help you. So peace, and I leave you with, may your neighbors respect you, may the angels protect you, and may the heavens accept you. This is something that I stole from somewhere. I don't even know if I said it correct. Anyway, adios.